Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My shoulders look dislocated. Anyway, I want to start a series on here all about running, my journey with running, where I'm at now, about my injury. For those who don't know, I have a little something going on that I needed surgery for. And yeah, so that last part, I want to make a video documenting my journey, I guess you could say, with my surgery, because for what I haven't seen a whole lot of resources. Like, before I have anything done or do anything, I always like watch videos to know what I'm getting into. But with this, there's not a whole lot out there, and so I want to be able to make videos so other people who are in my position or a similar position can see, just get an idea of what's gonna happen. So basically, running has been a huge part of my life. I started running in, fourth grade. So like a week before I turned 10. So when I was 9, I started running. And I started running because my oldest sister, she did track when she was younger, at the time was doing cross country, and she talked me into it one day. And so I was like, okay, and I literally started running with her, and then I fell in love with the sport because I was actually good at it and I liked it. And yeah, and I distinctly remember when she tried to talk me into it. I was taking a walk with her and my mom, and she was like, you really need to start running. You should totally start running. It's so much fun, blah, blah. And I was like, no. But I was like, yeah. Because I would always go to her practices and play, because I was a little 9-year-old child, and go to her races. And I remember by the end of her season, it was her first time doing cross country, so it's like my first time being exposed to it, I was so like, whoa, like I want to be out there, I want to be winning, I want to do this. So anyway, I started running, and in 4th grade I ran one track meet. 5th grade, which, let me just say, for a couple years our sports group did not have tracks. That one track meet I did was a trial meet, and our coach threw a bunch of kids in it to see if there was an interest for our program to have a track program. So I did one track meet in 4th grade, and then in 5th grade I ran cross country, and I loved it. I made amazing friends, and it was fabulous. Like, totally fell in love with the sport. Then in 6th grade I ran cross country and track. 7th grade I ran cross country and track, and 8th grade I ran cross country and track. And then 9th grade I only ran track. I was planning on running cross country, but the cross country season was right after our family had made a very big move, and I was not in the right space to run cross country. When we moved, it was during the summer, and so I had trained for cross country. I think I was doing 35 miles a week, and I was trying to make running a priority. But in that situation, it got to a point where running in Florida, where I used to live, was such a huge part of my life. That's where I had most of my friends, really great relationships. And so when we moved, I kind of used running as a way to get away from things. And so it quickly became everything that was bottled up, just like I took it out in running. And so it was not the most healthy way to go about things, I don't know. And at that point I had been training for 5 years, and I had never really taken a substantial big break before, so I was just tired, and I just wasn't in the right mindset. Like, I had left so much and was just so I decided, plus I hadn't found a team, so I decided to take that season off. And then in 9th grade I ran track, and then this year I'm in 10th grade, and I was planning on running cross country, which I used to think that I loved track more than cross country, but now I deeply, seriously miss cross country. And this year I was planning on running cross country, but in August at nationals for track, I got an injury, which at first the doctors thought it was nothing, and then I went to physical therapy, and then I got more tests done, and it turned into something, and that something turned into something else, and basically now I need surgery for my hip. I feel like I did not enunciate that R very well. So yeah, I didn't run in the fall, and I really haven't run since August. I think I ran 1 or 2 times during physical therapy for them to gauge my pain, so nothing fun. And now here I am in March of 2019, and I honestly don't work out much anymore. I haven't been doing a whole ton. I do random things here and there, but a lot of movements hurt, so it's more difficult for me to work out. And it's been really weird because running has always been like my thing, the thing that I do, what I spend most of my time on. I just realized my arm looks like it's not connected. Anyway, so yeah, this was kind of all over the place, but just wanted to say that I'm going to be doing a series where I talk about, you know, some of my favorite races, my experience with different things, favorite workouts, but mainly I want to document my process with this surgery that I'm getting to be a resource for other people and for me to look back onto. So that's basically the goal with this. But yeah, I feel like that was a really long video and I didn't even say that much. Hi, my name is Mia and I am a bald man. So stay tuned for more running content. Woo.